Okay, welcome to my series. We're going to play RimWorld. I've had a bit of an addiction to this over the last week or so, so I figured what better way than to start my series with a game that I'm addicted to. I'm definitely going to enjoy it, and it should be interesting for me to play as much as it is for you guys to watch. So I have installed a bunch of mods that you should be appearing in the bottom corner with a little list for you, so you can see which ones I've got, which ones you think are OP. Please tell me, because I've just installed a load of random ones that look good to me. If there's any mods that I've missed that you think I should install, I will gladly listen to your advice and I'll happily install some stuff. So, RimWorld, a colony survival manager top-down sandbox game. A colony simulator, as it says over here. So this will be my second attempt at a recording session today. The last one was about an hour and a half, and I got to the end of it and discovered that you couldn't hear my voice. So there's that. Not used to doing it with a webcam, so going to be sort of moving in and out of the frame a little bit, I expect. Apologies for that, but we might as well get straight into it with a new colony. We're going to do the crash landed scenario, which allows you to use three people, a rifle, a pistol, a knife, some food, and some currency and various metals and things like that. Then there's the Lost Tribe and the Rich Explorer, but we're going to do crash landed. So we're going to go next. We're going to go on Cassandra Classic, but we want it on rough. We want it to be difficult. We want it to be a challenge. But not so much of a challenge that I can't play and the series is over in one episode, because I'd like it to last a little while. We're going to generate our world and we'll see what we get. Okay, here we are. This is our world. I'm going to find a landing site. My key when finding a landing site is usually just to have a year-round growing period. As long as I've got that, I'm not too worried about what's around. There's a big mountain line here, so I'm not too worried about that settlement. But I bet we could probably find somewhere else. Tropical rainforest, maybe not so much. Temperate rainforest, however, might be nice. I still want that year-round growing period. There we go, there's a nice spot. Lots of animals, lots of temperatures are pretty good. Yeah, I think we're alright. Slate, granite, and limestone. Okay, let us, and we're really close to a couple of locations that we can go and visit. Right. Okay. Now we've got the people. This is going to take me a little while to get a sort of balance of the skills that I want. So I'm going to cut until I've got our people, and we'll be ready to go from there. Okay, there we are. We've got our characters. We've got Jackson Lawless, Cardan Rathe, and Elise Salinas. I've managed to get a relatively good all-round sort of team skills, which is usually what I focus on. With lots and lots of burning passions on the important ones, like cooking and growing and construction and intellectual. So, without further ado, we are going to start. We are going to land. We are going to get on with building some stuff. The three of you awake in your crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown RimWorld. As pieces of shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. Crushing some muffalos to begin with, by the looks of things. Right, okay. So, first job is to unforbid all of these. And I'm just going to go around and click F and 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 F. Right, okay, so there's the good start. Next thing is we're going to scout the area. There's a nice base that we could potentially just claim to start with, although that's a bit of an interesting building there. That is also a bit scary. That's probably one of those, well, there's a nasty little insect race, and they tend to have sort of jutting out structures in the rocks and things. So there's probably what gets dubbed an ancient danger. There's a bit of ship metal there which we can deconstruct the parts. I don't think that's an ancient danger there, but it could be. I've never seen one that small. There's an ancient danger. There's a ship chunk there, which we'll deconstruct because that gets us components and things. There should be one more knocking around. Oh, there's some metal over here, or steel. There's the last ship chunk. Apparently there's supposed to be some packaged survival meals knocking around somewhere. But I might have to find those later. Oh, there they are. 7 of them. Okay. So I think I'm going to claim this structure here with our claim tool. The only thing I'm worried about is, but if I go structure, door, and then oops, let's cancel that, didn't mean to do that. I'm just going to have to put a random wooden wall there. Okay, next. Then we're going to go to work. We're going to make sure we're doing manual priorities. They can all firefight, which is good. They'll all be, right, who's our doctor going to be? 9, 8. They've both got the same passion, so you can go with that, and you can be our backup doctor, which means your patient needs 2, your patient 1 and 1. Bed rest is always important. Make that priority 1. I play this game a lot, or at least I have been recently, and when I first got it, played it for a good couple of months. Just didn't play anything else. Flicking is always important. So there shouldn't be, other than my grips with the mods, other than getting to grips with the mods, there shouldn't be too much that I don't necessarily know how to do, which is why I put it on a slightly more difficult challenge than I normally would. Wardening, you can be priority 1. I guess you can handle animals. We haven't really got a handler. Definitely cooking. Yeah, definitely cooking. And hunting, we said. Oh no, maybe we don't, because you've got a better shooting skill. So we'll put that on 1. We'll put that on 3. Hunting and constructing. You can be on growing and cooking. Haven't really got a miner. Looks like Jackson's going to be doing a lot of stuff. Everyone could cut plants. Smithing and tailoring can be sort of in the background. You like your research, so maybe we'll put you on your research 2. And I like to put hauling and cleaning on 2 as well. Okay. Right, which means Jackson is getting our... Wait, was it Jackson? Nope. Elise is getting our rifle. Jackson is getting our revolver. Carden is getting our plasteel knife. We should start with the with a zone. Orders zones areas. We'll just have a stockpile zone 7x7, and we will actually roof that so that right, then we'll go furniture, so that things don't deteriorate when they're underneath it. We'll get there's lots of furniture, big furniture mod, which is good. Bed, red, bed, yellow, bed, blue. Then we need production, butcher table for the hunting. I know there'll be a penalty to use outdoors. An electric stove. I'm gonna have to build a bigger room, but that'll do for now. So let's just keep playing and let them go to it. Right, okay. No, I've paused it already. Because I want to harvest this heal root. Because heal root's always really good to have. Apparently, chop wood. I'm hoping there's some berries that I can harvest straight off the bat. There we go. So that always makes things a bit easier. I just drag there, nothing. That's good. That's what we like. Heal root's always good. And now that we've got some, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into our medical tab, which is another mod, and make sure that they're all using that, so I can save the herbal medicine, or the proper medicine, for medical beds once we unlock them. We've got a nice research tree mod, which tidies it all up and lets you see what comes from what and what leads to what. We'll start with the recurve bow. Then we will move to basic climate control. Is it? Oh, no. Basic climate control is a good one because this is what allows us to control our temperature. We would like to do, I'm just going to queue up a few. Yeah, that should do for now. Okay. Away we go. I'm going to show another mod off already called Vein Miner. So we mine that iron there and all of these components. I don't know why I said iron. I guess it's steel, isn't it? Butcher's table. This isn't a particularly big room, but we'll get their own sort of bedrooms soon enough. What I would, however, like to do is get a freezer up and running pretty quickly. So we're going to go structure walls. We're going to put a door there. Temperature, we're going to get a couple of coolers there and there. We are going to then do a where's power? Power. We're going to put a solar panel right there. Now solar panels obviously only work in the daytime because they're solar panels. So we're going to create a little room that's about that far across. Nope, I've done that completely wrong. We're going to cancel that. We're going to go like that. Except we're putting that there. I'm going to put the door there, which means that when we can put a couple of batteries in there and a power conduit that goes to them, so we can store that power. I'm actually going to run the power conduits all the way down to this as well. Okay, right. We're just going to kind of let them deal with that now. What we will do, however, is put a nice sort of floor. Again, another mod that we've got. It's a nice, a straw floor. Interesting. Got a sort of, more floors mod. So let's just go with the basic barnwood floor, barn board floor even, because that looks quite nice. We should probably put that same thing in here as well. Oh, there we go. We're just sort of waiting now for... Oh, I forgot. We've got a pet called Marble. Oh, that's limestone. Damn it. That would have been a good joke. Your training, we're just going to train you in everything. Now that the butcher table's done, we're going to go bill, add bill, butcher creature, do forever. And that basically means that any of the things that we hunt, which I'm planning on hunting all of these, will automatically get butchered and killed, which is a good start. So I'm going to manage this stockpile, and we're going to change it so that no food goes in here, and none of the medicine goes in there either. Everything else is fine in there for now. Oh, actually, we don't want any corpses in there either. Okay, that's fine. It's done it as I would like it, and then we're going to go... I have got a sort of filter system installed. Oh, got to do too much to do all at once. So, right, growing zones. Nope, not growing zones. So, I'm talking about the mods. I have got some filtered stockpiles as a mod that's installed, and they come with so you got one for meat, one for medicine, one for meals and joy and things like that. However, it's a little finicky. I have some very sort of specific requirements when it comes to stockpiles, so I prefer to just, I don't want it in the doorway, manually do it. So we're going to clear all, then we're going to put foods in there, and we're going to put animal corpses in there. We're going to put hops in there when we eventually grow it. We're going to put medicine in there because some of it's yeah, okay, right. Because medicine, the herbal medicine, which is somewhere there, here, decays. So we don't want decayed medicine because we want to be able to use it, obviously. So we're going to it decays if it's not refrigerated, which is what these are for. They're for refrigeration and making sure that making sure that they don't decay.